Part 1. The Study of Ecclesiology. Chapter 1. Scope and Importance of the Study. Section 1. Definition of Theme. The term ecclesiology has been broadened in common usage to include the detailed functions and relations of the Church, as well as its essential nature. It was natural, and perhaps legitimate, that the ideal should be thus supplemented and interpreted by its actual working outcome, in order to its better understanding and appreciation. It seems indeed impossible to define the Church without determining the range of its constituency, which involves at once an inquiry into the nature and significance of the ordinances. Equally preliminary to the outlining of its polity is some settlement of the nature and function of the clerical office. In these and other like particulars, the subject ramifies and interlocks itself with practical problems that cannot be wisely dismissed without careful investigation. The topic of ecclesiology has accordingly been thought worthy in some institutions of being erected into a distinct department of study. It has in some instances been made to share in or absorb the realm of pastoral theology and even of homiletics. This broader aspect of the theme will not be here wholly overlooked. Technically speaking, however, the term ecclesiology points more exclusively to an inquiry into the essential nature of the Church itself, into what it is, rather than what it does. The discussion thereupon takes on a theoretic rather than an experimental form, and falls legitimately within the sphere of Christian doctrine, or dogmatic theology. Especial emphasis will here be laid, therefore, upon the question of the normal constitution of the true Christian Church, as defined in the New Testament, or fairly implied from its teachings. Section 2. Importance of the study. No one can read the New Testament thoughtfully without being impressed with the conspicuousness of the place there assigned to the Church as a potent factor in the working out of the problems of the new era. As illustrative of the high prerogatives there assigned it, note 1. That the idea itself is of divine conception, to be wrought into actuality under divine guidance and made divinely indestructible. 2. That it is unspeakably precious as an institution on which Christ has set his heart, and which he has purchased with his own blood. Ephesians 5:25, Acts 20:28. 3. That he has chosen it to prolong and consummate his incarnate ministry. It is his body, the fullness of him that filleth all in all. Ephesians 1:22 and 23, Colossians 1:18 and 24. 4. That it is intended to become the medium of a higher revelation. Through it, the manifold wisdom of God, which for ages has been hid, is to be made known. Ephesians 3:9-11. 5. That it is to be a prime instrument of personal development through its adaptation to mutual edification. Romans 14:19, 1 Thessalonians 5:11. 6. That peculiar perils and responsibilities attend its leadership, requiring high mental and spiritual qualifications and acute vigilance because of the momentousness of the interests involved. Acts 20:28. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verses 1 and 2.